Okay, picture me, AZ, and the AP. Woke niggas up, they know what's up, they just play sleep at Spotify and Apple. And still you wanna play me. I only hang with rich niggas, so what that make me? Can't have what you can't keep, that pussy making good, okay with me. I go waist deep, they wanna know the secret, but my piece I gotta gatekeep. Paid in full, he ain't pay me, then he can't eat. Got sued, accounts frozen, I can't make a move. That shit eating up my pride, cause I hate to lose. Niggas bragging about a back door, like being fake is cool. Niggas couldn't walk a mile in my favorite shoes. Some homies set me up, if I ain't hurt, I be lying. At the same time, if niggas wasn't hiding, they be dying. It's hard not to question God. And
let me restart this song. It's eating up my pride cause I hate losing, nigga. Eating up my pride cause I hate losing, nigga. What's up, chat? What's going on? Okay, picture me, AZ, and an AP. It's Spotify and Apple. And you niggas wanna play me? So what that make me? Can't have, but you can't see that pussy ain't good. Been waist deep, you wanna know the secret. But my piece, I gotta gatekeep. Pay the fool. When we play eat, got food, count frozen, and I can't move. Shit eating up my pride, cause I hate to lose. Niggas bragging about a back door, these fake is cool. Niggas keep walking out in my favorite shoes. They be dying. Off a new deal, no nigga nonchalant, but I do feel this time I'm gonna take my time, cause I do heal. Rather be alone than having homies, cause I'm too real. Paradise, I got a better fight. What's good, dog? Oh no, I ain't see my phone. Let me see. Speaking of phone, my shit at 1%. Oh shit, hold on. TL calling me. Let me see what he on. Brother man, what's going on, dog? Yeah, the 17th. I figured the 17th because of the 18th. I know he have his cookout. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you now. What's going on? You heard me? Yeah, nah, you good, gang. I'm already doing. Nah, yeah, because I know George got his cookout on the 18th.
Yeah, we can do the 17 or 18. I might be back. I go to Arizona on the 14th, so I'll probably be back the 17 or the 18th. Yeah.
All right, bet. That sounds cool.
So shit, I don't know what day George shit is. What day is this shit?
The 18th?
Yeah. I should be back before then.
Yeah, bet. So if we don't do it the 17th, we can do it because I'm gonna be out there for that. Like, you know, I only stay an hour and a half away, but I just figured since it might make sense if I just stay out that way. So even if it's the 19th after that, whatever. So it could be any time within those 3 days.
Yeah, because you know it's been months, and I know shit.
Yeah, you know me, I ain't tripping, but it really been me. You've been telling me over and over again to let you know when, so it ain't you. It's just, you know. Oh, bro, nah, I already know how it is. Yeah, but nah, you my brother for real, bro. So it ain't even on no just business transaction shit. I know what it is, man.
Yeah, I'm bro. So shit, 18, I'll be back here. I'll come back for Arizona. I'm just trying to. Now that I make the streaming you shit, I'm just trying to, think outside the box for content and just really just working for real.
That's exactly what I said, bro. Like I gotta put my foot down and regardless of it ain't even being streamy or whatever, I just gotta feel like I made it in this shit. I gotta make myself proud. Like this shouldn't define how proud I am of myself, whether if I made it somewhere in some other lane type shit. Like that should be considered an accolade as a value to where I look at myself at. Same thing with you, bro. You a hardworking ass, real hard worker, bro. So this shouldn't define like the level that you at. You feel me? Don't let that get in your head. But oh, bro, yeah. I saw. Yeah, that shit was odd, like honestly, bro. For real. And it's like, bro, the thing is though, what really fucks me up about this is like, okay, yeah, we keep on saying we expect them to not put all of y'all in there. Cool. But you put two other major full groups in there. Everybody else got their partner. You feel me? Core got Core, AMP got AMP, Queen got Clarence, the other couple got their person. The brother and sister got them two together. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's bro on everything because that's how it was playing out. It was like it'd be or how he was spreading out the core people. I was like, Dub, okay, that means in the next row is gonna be like T.O. or Moo. Because he gonna spread it out a little bit. Or he gonna save Moo for like the last two rows and get T.O. and then it's gonna be Moo and then you know what I'm saying? Maybe Derek could be one of the last ones. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was rolling in my head. I'm like, and then I'm like, bro, it ain't bro. Yeah, it truly threw me off. It threw me off. That whole shit was it just threw me off, bro. And then the fact that like it pissed me off even more that nigga that shit was 6 hours for nothing.
6 hours for nothing. I waited 6 hours for me not to get called. I flew to ATL for me not to get called.
Man, put money and time into this shit though, like.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, nigga, I already spent my money going out there. Then I came on some different shit, man. I told you, nigga, I watch your shit. Like, oh, yeah, I watch your mental health. Nigga, I be doing mental health dinner streamings and shit like that. That's the and I already knew my whole goal. I was gonna play at Stream University. I'm selling weed. I was gonna be like, you feel like, you know how high I was. I was gonna be on that type of shit.
Yeah, oh bro, see,
I was Dean office with Consonet, eat the Cheetos. It's like blazing. You know what I'm saying? Whoever my duo was gonna be.
yeah.
Once I found my duo, I went up and like, let's run a segment, go to D office, eat the Cheetos, show them how I see. Like, I had how my whole thing was gonna go. But I know Dub 100% because I know how my cousin is. He's still content. I know that nigga finna do that shit.
Yeah, see?
So I know how he is. I know he finna do that shit 100%. So I'm like, okay, bet. This is gonna turn me up. And then, nigga, the whole time, nigga, you gonna see my clip. And then, nigga, State Farm's in my shit today. Boy,
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
going tomorrow. Like, niggas don't know, I'm going tomorrow. Because my category is Trivia University again. Oh, God, I'm a crash out again.
At the bottom part, hit F11. At the top of your keyboard, it shouldn't go full screen. Chat. My fault, man. I had a real good little personal conversation. My brother Tio. Did he respark stream? Did Chino respark? When he get over with you, I've been saying that for the last 4 hours. Man, bro, my fault, y'all. I was on the phone with T.O., man. My brother. Real great conversations. Dove still alive. This video has been removed from violating YouTube community guidelines.
There's already drama with Bronny James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Look, the Lakers choosing to select Bronny with the 55th overall pick was certainly controversial, and he was pretty much getting drafted just because he was LeBron's son. Well, listen to what JJ Redick said when Bronny was introduced.
Rob and I did not give Bronny anything. Bronny has earned this. Bronny has earned this through hard work, and he's going to have a great opportunity to become an excellent NBA player.
But it's not that's annoying Los Angeles Laker fans. Shams also announced that Bronny James plans to sign a multi-year guaranteed rookie contract with the Los Angeles Lakers. The number 55 pick in the 2024 NBA draft starts his NBA career on the Lakers roster. The Lakers decided to do this before signing their first-round pick, Dalton Knecht, but it's also before Bronny even played a single minute in the summer league. With what JJ Redick just said, and Bronny James already getting a fully guaranteed deal, you can say that there's already drama with Bronny James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Look, the Lakers.
Oh my god, he did one of them loophole ass videos. I hate when people do that.
When Pau Gasol, where you at with Kobe? When Pau Gasol went to the Lakers, changed everything. They were cheap. Memphis just gave him away. They just gave him to Kobe. Now Marc Gasol ended up becoming a good player, but Mark with no Pau at that time. Just gave him Pau. And so Kobe go get 2 championships back to back. How we gonna compete with that? So we gotta do our thing. And whatever our thing is it became to be. It's a video with Kobe when they win the second, when the ball goes all the way down, pretty much coming to the camera. And Cole run down, he grabbed it, he got his one hand in the air, he's smiling in the camera. I turned that fucking TV off right there. I was pissed. Because now Cole has 5 championships. I got one. Brian ain't got none. He is leaving us in the pack, and we competitive. So I'm sitting there like, no, this summer got to be different. I needed some talent because I was just playing with less than average talent. The conversation happened when I got the call from Brian. In my mind, I was like, all right, I'm going to go play with one more superstar. Or I'm going to go to Chicago and fit in with Derrick Rose and Lou Will and Noah. That's my mindset. I'm like, either we got to get a superstar here, or I'm going to go play with Chicago Bulls because I need to compete for championships. I want to win something. And then when Brian called, he was like, yo, so what's up? And I was like, what you mean? At first, when we sat down and talked about it, we're like, once we knew that us two was going to play together. People like to talk about the Olympics and shit like that and say that's when they decided. We didn't decide then, but you do get a chance to see that you can't play with guys. You get a chance to see that your game and their game can work together. So we had some all-star games, Olympics, we had some success together. And so we already knew each other, and we were boys, and like we loved competing against each other, loved each other's game. And so once that call happened, and we got a chance to say, all right, we're gonna do this, it's still we like, all right, it's just 2 of us. We got 2 stars. He fucked the game up when they did whatever they did to get 3 stars. That was all the Miami Heat. That was kind of their part that they had in their back pocket that no one else knew about. The Chicago Bulls, you can get 2 stars. The Knicks can get 2 stars. Everybody had money for 2 guys because that's what you were doing. The Heat pulled a gold card out. It started with just me and Brian, and then they was like, we can get 3. And we was like, we can get 3. You know what I mean? With knowing that we may have to take a little less, we need another guy. So now we went down like, well, who's the other guys? Amari was a free agent. Chris Bosh was a free agent. Melo wasn't. Melo signed a 5-year. We signed a 3-year. Yeah. So Melo wasn't a free agent, but we just went down the list and we was like, Chris Bosh worked perfect with our personality. Amari, we love him, but he don't want the ball. He needs somebody that got a personality that don't need the ball a lot. But Chris was very good when he was on the Toronto. People think that we planned it. We did not plan it, but it did come together beautifully. And this was for me the first time I was a part of player empowerment when the players just sat down.
NBA insider Shams Charania. Donovan Mitchell signing an extension. Shams, what are the details?
And a 4 years, $273 million max contract extension through 2031 for Donovan Mitchell. And he could have waited till next summer, waited the full next season to be able to sign for an additional fifth season and an extra $80 million. But the first day Donovan Mitchell was eligible for an extension was today, and he, his agent Austin Brown, Kobe Altman, the team president, Dave Gilbert, the owner, spoke. They came to terms on the deal that now gives the Cavs stability before Donovan Mitchell was going to be entering the final guaranteed year of his deal. We know the types of pressure that comes with that. And this is now the second extension that Donovan Mitchell has signed in Cleveland ever since he doubled down on his commitment to the doesn't hurt that
Picture.
and it doesn't hurt that a franchise cornerstone has now committed, doubled down on his commitment to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Donovan Mitchell, I'm told, has been very active in a significant part
Where
of
I'm
the
at.
conversations the Cavs
What does he
have been
mean?
having this summer on upgrading
What do you
the
mean?
roster. Yes, that includes the pursuit of LeBron
In
James.
chat?
I'm told behind has made it clear that he would
You mean like in
embrace
chat?
LeBron is coming to the Cavaliers and joining him in Cleveland. Another wing as well that the Cavs have pursued here in free agency is Jonathan Kuminga, unrestricted free agent after his team option was declined by Atlanta. Kenny Atkinson coached Jonathan Kuminga in Golden State as an assistant. So LeBron James is the first priority for the Cavaliers, and Donovan Mitchell is fully on board with that and upgrading the Cavs roster overall after they made a run to the Eastern Conference Finals.
And then, of course, they got to figure out the James Harden of it all as well. Very interesting stuff, Shams. Thank you so much. And wherever he ends up, you can expect LeBron to be in peak form. Look at this. He posted this clip in the gym yesterday. This is a 41-year-old.
I really want to try that, to be honest. Not with them heavyweights.
I was going to say, do you think you could? So, do you? Okay.
No,
I can't do it.
You can't be on hold first.
That's just, that's like otherworldly. Okay, you heard that.
Clean and us is like, give me one shot that hold first, and then I can have the weights.
I love it.
I'm on the caller right now in a second.
Today, we're going to be here all day, so that's what we have to do here, right? We're all day, all night. Wendy, hello to you. Very interesting stuff we just heard there. Hey, first of all, how does this contract situation, this extension, what does this do for the immediate future of the Cavs?
Well, this is, huge welcome news for the Cavs because I think they were bracing themselves for the reality that Donovan would pass on the contract extension offer because it just made so much more sense to wait until next year. We're seeing Nikola Jokic, in fact, who's a pride, totally through and through Denver Nugget. He intends to wait for next year because he wants to be able to get more guaranteed money. And Donovan Mitchell doing this now enables the Cavs to make plans for the future. Beyond their pursuit of LeBron James, this is about getting their team in best position to compete in the medium term. Now, the Cavs were a second apron team last year. They want to move into next season not being in the second apron. And that is part of what an opt-out and extension of a new contract to James Harden will be about. And for the Cavs to go through this offseason, again, regardless of whether they win the LeBron James sweepstakes or not, get out of the second apron and retain their entire core, which is Harden, Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Jared Allen. They didn't have to get any of those players off of their roster. That is a successful offseason. And so when they traded for Donovan Mitchell, there were a lot of people who did not believe he would make one contract extension. At age 29, he is committing the rest of his prime with a second contract extension. It's a huge victory for the Cavs organization. And look, the $75 million that they're going to owe him at age 35, I agree. In the age of teams moving off and not wanting Jaylen Brown at $57 million, maybe that contract will have a different feel 5 years from now. But the Cavs are very happy to enter into it to know that they're getting him in his prime for the foreseeable future.
I mean, if he's in the same kind of shape that LeBron is at age 41, I don't see that as much of a risk. I know. Listen, you just heard what everybody's kind of reporting. Maybe the Jonathan Kuminga vote. Oh, we expect James Harden to be back. Is there a better situation than Cleveland in your mind for LeBron?
I still have questions about Philly. I know I might be in the minority on that, but when I look at where LeBron would take his talents next, I'm thinking of where he's going to have the least mileage in terms of games played and experience and the most youth around him that he can help move forward. And I know folks will debate on what role he wants to have in his next stop, but I think Cleveland, I personally am a big fan of the full circle moment of it all, the storybook of it all. I think Donovan Mitchell is one of the better options in terms of superstars that are in their prime still that he could be paired with.
To me, this is it, the lineup here, because when I bring out my Rich Paul, whiteboard, I put up this starting lineup, and I'm like, this is plug and play. I know you like that, Wendy. For LeBron James, you have a point guard in James Harden who has completely moved, or at least he should at this point, to straight up facilitator knocking down open shots. You have Donovan Mitchell.
Wow, that's gonna be fucking deadly, y'all. Look, this is what I'll be saying, yo. Look at this fucking lineup, dude. James Harden, Don Mitch, LeBron, Mobley, and Allen, bro. Like, what? Dog, this is fucking crazy. Y'all gotta think, as a LeBron fan, there's only been one time where he had a solid big and a solid guard, and that was Miami Heat. You feel me? In Cleveland, he had a mid guard, which is Daniel Gibson. He had Mo Williams. He had a couple of them. And then he'll have a good big, like Zydrunas Ilgauskas, and when he had Daniel Gibson. And in the Mo Williams times, he had Tristan Thompson. See what I'm saying? And then the other times where he had Kyrie as a guard, he had I can't remember who he had as his big. I think Kevin Love was there, but he was on his second half of years type thing. So it's like he has never been on a team where he has. You got to understand. You have an elite shooter that can pass the ball. You have an elite slasher and shooter that can pass the ball. You have LeBron James. You have two great defending bigs. One that loves to defend the paint and likes to play the pick and roll. And then you got Mobley who can play the pick and pop, shoot the three ball, and play great defense. He has never once in his career had anything like this. LeBron James, I'm looking you in the eye right now. Fan to Hooper. If you do not go to Cleveland Cavaliers and do your farewell seasons at home alongside this lineup, no other lineup makes sense, bro. No other lineup makes sense. This lineup is at home too, bro. It's not like you're going to trash. It's not like you got to re-scrape and pick up the pieces and figure it out. This is championship caliber right here. With your leadership, with you teaching them how to become better and get better, dog.
He has been a four-time All-Star.
This team is going to go crazy.
Uniform, averaging 27 points a game. He's one of the top best players in the league. Evan Mobley and DPOY and Jared Allen, who people sleep on the fact that he's two-way. He was once an All-Star, but he's the type of guy that in the playoffs can provide can provide a necessary that works, especially in the front court. So when I look at the field and starting fives in Cleveland, and I'm LeBron James, and I love being at home, getting that home cooking, I might see I can just insert myself at the three. We can play small ball with me at the four. We can go super big and play with me at the three. There are options here that might actually really work.
I love what you did there, because the shortcoming, guys, as we've seen the last couple of seasons for the Cavs, has been being able to show up in the playoffs. This year, yes, Donovan Mitchell and James Harden are able to achieve something by getting to the Eastern Conference Finals. If LeBron is healthy, and that's been an if at this point in his career, but if he's healthy, he could be the confidence that they might need.
Hey, LeBron led them to a first-round playoff win. That's all I'm saying is if he's healthy, he was the only one healthy. Yeah, that's right. Because you were following the Knicks very closely. That's right. They beat our Rockets. That's how we know. They beat the Rockets. He sure was. Wendy, really quick, James Harden, where does he fit into all of this?
James Harden is going to re-sign with the Cavs, and when he re-signs with the Cavs, his new contract is going to take them out of the second apron, and that's what their long-term plan has been. But James Harden, like quite a few players in the league, for example, like Draymond Green, is waiting for LeBron James' decision. And if it would help the Cavs funnel more money to LeBron, I think James Harden is willing to change the terms of his contract. Not necessarily less guaranteed money, but maybe to stretch a new deal from 2 years to 3 years. Because what the Cavs are trying to achieve is get enough money underneath the second apron that they can add LeBron potentially for more than the minimum. The idea of LeBron James coming to your team at $6 million or $4 million for the minimum is a crazy great efficiency. So, you know, whatever, I think Harden is, you know,
That's
Sean
crazy,
said,
bro.
I think Donovan
Six
Mitchell is embracing the
$6
concept.
million
I think
for
James
LeBron
Harden is
James,
embracing the
nigga?
concept. And look, last year,
What?
LeBron did everything from play point guard to center for the Lakers. Not in 2019, last year. So he would, I would argue, he could be plug and play on any roster.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, Mobley's making
Dog,
221
what?
million and Allen 90 million, and I mean, just to think of LeBron being like by far the least paid person on that roster
Bro,
is.
he is in a different chapter of his life and a different tax bracket.
But it's still crazy to think about. All right. Meanwhile, what about the Heat? Okay, so their off-season moves now official.
Oh yeah,
Obviously,
Peterson, bruh, Peterson is nasty. Peterson's so nasty. Darius is nasty too. He played for the Kings, bruh. The new age Allen Iverson, dog, is so nice. He like a Trey Burke and Allen Iverson.
Started it all, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Bobby Portis, Tim Hardaway Jr., everybody joining the squad. They also revealed Giannis is going to wear number 7 next season. He did appear. Breaking news on NBA Today, the Knicks championship celebrations may finally come to an end.
No chance. Sorry.
They're never going to, says Monica. Toronto is pretty quiet on this particular injury during the finals.
He's going to need a month, 2 months for this recovery. The expectation is that Jalen Brunson will return to full basketball activities later on in the summer. But this is his shooting wrist, his left wrist, so this is something he had to get taken care of today. Had to get go.
Running in some
points to his go down in the course of games and go back to the locker room. He always returned to the floor though, and so no, I did not know that this was something
Oh my God, I'm a terrible hooper. I just realized he's a left-hander.
that would ultimately land in a doctor's office needing to be medically repaired. But again, he's a guy that will never make an excuse.
It's one thing to have an injury and it being at home. He cut himself.
Very reflective of those older teams.
All right, they are favored to repeat as East champions at plus 320, followed by the two teams who made that big trade that shook up the conference. The Celtics at plus 450, the Sixers at plus 750. So now to that trade that actually became Paul George becomes the newest member of the Boston Celtics, and the Celtics thanked Jaylen Brown on social media, saying in part, the impact that he made both on and off the court will forever be felt by the city of Boston. Don't sleep on that line. So why did this trade happen? Well, team president Brad Stevens talked about his reasoning on Monday.
The path looked a little bit more challenging to me. I might be wrong. I'm not going to stand up here and be defensive about that. But the path looked a little bit more challenging with 70% of our cap and such a high percent of our usage tied into 2 players. You have to do a great job, and you have to have the optionality to do a great job of building out depth that can hopefully replace the irreplaceable individual. And that's not an easy thing to do. I've lost sleep over the fan part of this. I get it. Like, there's a bunch of 7 jerseys around. We're not up here to defend ourselves in this decision that is going to certainly be scrutinized. We're okay with that, but we're more so dealing with the emotions of Jalen not being here, just like you are.
He's not the only one who's out there. Look at this. Just 2 years after they win the NBA title, look who's gone. The Celtics core from that 2024 NBA Finals is down to just Derek White and Jason Tatum. It's kind of stark, right? So the word that Brad Stevens used over and over was optionality. He kept saying that. What did he mean? Did what he said really
Who you like better,
change
Peterson or
anybody's
Akon?
mind about this trade? What exactly did he say, Brian?
Yeah, he came out trying to influence hearts and minds, and while I think he and Bill Chisholm, the majority holder, the governor of the Celtics, were very respectful of the fans for coming out. They took questions for 45 minutes. They really wanted to answer everything that was there. I think they were trying to be respectful of Jaylen Brown. I don't think they won any hearts and minds over why they did this. And I think that's because they talk and Kawhi say why he did this, because it proves so wrong of holding their cards close to the vest.
Yeah, I mean, he really did delineate the team decisions from the fan decision and the fan reaction. He did that a couple of times. I mean, how...
Made out of Dallas. I remember being at an event with Nico Harrison, and the one thing you will say about GMs and these decision makers is they stand from that press conference. Make
how are we going to compete? Because a lot in some ways.
Oh, sure. It's one of their greatest rivals.
Yeah,
right?
and then you lost to this team, and then somehow they look a little bit better, and you're hearing LeBron James' name swirling out there as a potential there too. It's like we need a vision on how we are going to compete, because we.
So this year was $3 million less. The next year, so total. Let me see. 50 have 8, 5 plus 6, 11. It's about 11 million. Oh no, they had to pay him for 3 years. They had him for like 170 something million less. Like left to pay him. But George is only 100 million. That's like 60 something, like 60, 70 something million. That they could play with. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money, huh?
Didn't see just a small sample size of Jason Tatum. We all know he's an all-game top type of player, but I think that's the question. Like, there was a lot of vagueness, but we need the vision, and I'm excited to see that come to full the next few months for what they.
It ain't gonna be this year.
I'm just that's the thing. It's not going to be this year. And, you know, that's kind of what he was saying, right? Like, I'm going to set us up for moves down the road, all those chess moves. So, do you think, are we going to view this trade potentially differently a couple of years from now, Wendy?
We might do it differently this upcoming season. Now, look, it's very possible that Jaylen Brown's going to have an all-NBA second-team year for the Sixers, and the Sixers are going to have a better season. There's going to be I-told-you-sos all over the place. But what I think Brad Stevens is not articulating is that they look at their team and they see that Hugo Gonzalez can give more, that Baylor Shireman can give more, that Paul George can give good production and then potentially be traded for something, you know, in the short-term future. That the draft pieces that they have can give more. And that when all the dust settles, that the production that they're getting is equal to or above what Jaylen Brown brought. Peyton Pritchard, I think, could get a larger role. He just can't delineate that, nor will he delineate that right now, because it puts him in a bad spot. But clearly, they made this decision based on the way they view their roster going forward. For the long.
Accountable, he was isolation. Okay,
I love it. That was adorable.
Would be a big production. How about a couple of teams that fit that way? Where you see the Lakers is remarkable history, but their 5 highest guys who played into the second round will no longer be there.
That's crazy. Kawhi's leaving LA. We know that. That's not all he's leaving behind. Wendy, what's the significance between him signing a new agent this offseason?
Well, obviously, his last agents have been implicated with potential wrongdoing with the aspiration case, and the NBA continues to have a law firm investigate that. When Kawhi Leonard was on the trade block, it was understood that he would have a say in where he would go because of where he was willing to sign an extension. There was a short list out there
with him so he could retire as a member player. He had long vowed to re-sign. There's Kyle Lowry delivered on his final promise as a player. He had long vowed to re-sign with them so he could retire as a member of the Toronto franchise, and he helped bring a championship to. And earlier today, he made it happen. So it's July 7th. It's 7-7, a nod to the number 7 jersey that he wore in his 9 seasons with the Raptors. All-time leader in assists, steals, and threes, ranked second behind the guy we mentioned at the top of this, DeMar DeRozan. Yeah, Giannis reflected on his time in Milwaukee.
Maybe I've waited too long, you know, and I see guys playing deep into the playoffs, and I think I'm not if I switch teams and I go somewhere else and have a better opportunity, I can play deep in the playoffs. I can go try to chase another championship because I really want that. And I'm scared that maybe if I don't take that decision, that when I'm going to be 37, 38 years old, hopefully, and I'm retiring, I'm going to say, why you didn't take that risk? You know, and people don't understand it's a risk.
Yeah, not an easy decision, right? And we saw that play out in real time. He leaves the Bucks, all-time leader in points, rebounds, assists, blocks. Kevin Garnett with the Wolves. He's the only other player to currently lead a franchise in all 4 categories. So we go from a 2-time to a 3-time MVP. Nikola Jokic, overseas playing FIBA World Cup qualifiers. He told reporters there that he wants to wait on signing a possible contract extension with Denver. He said to them, and I quote, "My idea and desire is to stay in Denver. I'll probably sign next year. My desire is to play the rest of my life in Denver." Is that nice to hear? He could add an extra season at around $82 million, so that's a motivation if he waits until next offseason to extend. And that extra contract year is during the year he turns 37 around mid-season. How should the Nuggets fans feel about this, Wendy?
This is the inverse of what Donovan Mitchell did. Donovan Mitchell could have waited a year and decided not to. Nikola Jokic obviously intends to wait a year. In Denver, they rely on their relationship with Jokic and what he said, which is a Nugget for life. So they say they'll be sleeping soundly the rest finale this summer. And I will see that the door was left cracked open, and we're going to just keep an eye on that situation very closely. I will say this. The Nuggets were expected to cut salary this summer, and I do think eventually they will. They're near the second apron, and they have to do it at some point. But they haven't done it yet. So maybe Jokic, just putting off his decision will convince the Nuggets to spend a little bit more luxury tax money this year.
Yeah, listen, I mean, the West is just getting tougher. Yes.
And let's not sleep on the fact that there are sleepers in this LeBron James conversation.
Yes.
Because we talk about the Denver Nuggets, and I remember that whiteboard, and I saw a team on there, and they are still in the running, and you look at what people do. He said, I want to be here for the long term. Noted. Yeah, you can see in the corner there's Denver, and Murray, and Johnson, and Gordon, and Jokic.
I see your Knicks in there. I see all sorts of teams in there.
Yep. So I'm here thinking about, okay, could we also see this as a possibility? Big bro Rich, big little bro, for me.
Girl, this is Rich Paul, for those of you that don't know that she is referring to.
Can we get it narrowed down with the whiteboard? Like, I would love that. As the days go, we need an update. So I'm just manifesting.
He was with his podcast partner yesterday, tried to ask him about 1,000 times, and he with the whiteboard.
I was just reading these lineups, bruh. Maxi Edge come now. That ain't gonna work. Mid. The Heat lineup right there, mid. The only two that make sense is, like I said, Mitchell, Harden, Mobley, Allen, or Ant Melo, LeBron, Daniels, and Gobert. Rudy Gobert. I say why I say Gobert. Rudy Gobert.
Like, I would love that. As the days go
yesterday about this.
There's very, very little actionable information. I wish I had the information.
Tonight, because we have WNBA Countdown at 7:30 Eastern. We got Gino. NBA insider Shams Charania. Donovan Mitchell signing an extension. Shams, what are the details?
And a 4 years, $273 million max contract extension through 2031 for Donovan Mitchell. And he could have waited till next summer, waited the
No, that's what I'm saying. This is gonna be some good hoops. This is about to be some good hoops. What did he say?
Right now, first game going this way. First game we going this way. All right, we'll put the clock on and then we play your time. Keep that thing going. We got 20. We got 20 now.
Let's get to it, man. Bones is there? See? This nigga ugly. Come on, man. I'm gonna see it. Yo, see? Right when you said that. Right when you said that. That's... all the way Baja. Well, I got bones in this line. I got bones in this matchup. Oh, who is that again? What happened to this big ass nigga? Who is this? What's his name? Bruh. Hassan Whiteside. Oh my God. No, that's Hassan. That's Hassan. Yeah, that's Andre. Okay, I know Andre Drummond. You know, a little fun fact. I met, bro. Look, I'm gonna show y'all a little fun fact, a little side note. I met Andre at in Vegas at like Lovers and Friends or something. Let me see. I chopped it up with him. It was cool. Bro, right here. It's probably gonna be a glare or whatever, but damn, bro. Let me turn this up. Maybe I can see. I'll just turn this light off real quick. Would that help? Probably not. Can't see this nigga's face. Oh, there you go. You can see his face. And then I'm right there. But yeah, bro. Speaking of Andre, he a cool ass nigga, bro. He a cool ass nigga. Bro, there's a lot of niggas, bro. I bet I got LeBron's autograph. I know I got a lot, bro. It's a lot of stories and stuff I can tell, bro. Dang. I thought he just walked. You some bones? Bro, it makes me mad because Beasley should be in the NBA, bro. Yeah, man, I feel bad, bro. And it was all for smoking weed for it to turn around a decade later, years later, that it ain't that big of a deal.
Keep that shit going, bro. First game. A little more aggressive. A little more aggressive.
Appreciate that follow. I say I just got to follow. There's some good oops. Ooh. Hold on, chat. Y'all know I do a lot of sports things, I should say. Let's see what's on the board. Probably put something together for some midnight cheese. People don't know I got it all. What we got tonight? What we got tonight or in the morning? We got Fritz again. Fury sold last time though. Literally. Like, Fury fucking sold, bro. But he's nice. He just sold the bag, bro. Let me see. See? Is this it's today, right? Oh, he's getting his ass whooped. See, I'm gonna give y'all a full rundown. Let's see. I'll be doing real research, bro. Research has been such a crashing out very early in the tournament, so when he finds his way to put together deep runs and make him look like he's a completely different player. Mama got me weak. Say fuck up. That's funny. Let's see. One of the former as an injury sufferer for his lack of grasp. For real? So this ain't his ranking. His real live ranking is 63. He's way better. That makes me think. See, this is why you gotta read, bruh. Some of the team messages, man. It's a decent matchup. Fritz beat that nigga 3 times. Fritz winning, bro. I'm taking Fritz. Give me 1 second. Let me go check on my son.
blanket on his face. Where does come from? She gave it to me? Oh, I just didn't know whose it was. She said I got it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure, bro.
She got it for you. What's going on, Vic? I was doing some research, you know, for the parlay. The midnight money. What? What? What do you want? I got nothing for you, butter. See.
Nigga's supposed to be playing Mecca with me, but I waited all day and played by myself all day.
You want to play one?
No.
I'm dead ass. On everything, I'm gonna run the stream back. I literally clicked on Mecca, push start, and seeing you turn your headset off on everything. I'm gonna run the clip back. I swear. I literally started about to get on the game, and then that's why I asked. Like, you about to get off? That's why I ain't say that. I was like, she already been waiting. She'll get irritated if I say I was just about to get off. She'll think I'm lying.
You text George?
Yeah.
Ask them what they want for dinner tomorrow, too.
I text Ace too. Oh, bro. Just pull up to my crib and you can leave from here. And if you could,
You replied?
yeah. So we put in on gas or food money because I'm cooking over there. So yeah. And he said, "What time y'all want me over there?" I said, "I'll ask you." He said, "All right."
There we go. I want to be down there by fucking 1 or 2 because I gotta go to court in the morning. The courthouse in the morning to deal with that ticket. So I gotta wake up at like fucking 7 or 8 just to get that done.
You want to get there?
Yeah, cause I don't know if she's gonna have Halo or not. When he goes to sleep at like, I think he said 7 or 8 sharp.
No, you're not about to eat these right now. I'm not getting these right now, bro.
Oh,
the fuck?
I'm gonna crash out on you.
Stop.
Jason, why is your ass up? But like for real, gang.
It's 1 o'clock, begging me for chips, hitting your head because you ain't get your way. The fuck? Consolidate.
Emotional damage. Who says that? Was that Rasta?
Mm-hmm. Toy Story. All right, yeah, it's time to cook, right, Vic? All right, look. Cannot even win back to back. Even sustain losses.
Don't forget to text Jordan and ask him what they want to eat tomorrow.
Okay, I'll text him now.
That way we know, because we still gotta hit the stores.
So, man cannot eat. Is this her? Okay. Okay, why they saying that like that though? Let me look up their name. Are they like bad ranking? What's they ranking though? We gonna get back to her. Like, why they saying it like these girls ain't nothing?
They not. Okay.
Man, I'm doing real research with it, bro. Okay, ranking 71. So she's a 71 rank. Is that why they said that? Because she's a 27. She lost to someone way below her rank, and this is okay. So this is why you gotta read these, bro. I be getting real information from this. What is this? What is this? Ah. She said, "Well, it doesn't matter. Whatever I want to cook."
George.
Grilled cheese. We'll make some grilled cheeses. Yeah, okay, so yeah, their rankings is way lower than hers.
Bro, why does this show keep getting turn off?
Maybe because they keep adding stupid ass ads into the middle of it. After this intro. What intro? No, you're not eating those. At 1 o'clock in the morning for you to cry to me about some heartburn. Fuck. I asked for some chips. I say no. I asked for some waffles, bro. Take the fucking chips. I'm trying to do research. This is why I would be able to do homeschool college at home. This is in addition to her farm, she also overcame her prior O3 record. Oh, see, she young. She's 21 years old. So that's still her. She just won the title. You bring me ice cream? One of yours. One of your ice cream cones.
Yeah. Maybe waffles.
Forget the ice cream.
Ice cream. Look at him.
Forget the ice cream, chat. Good. I'm not going downstairs anymore. I was trolling about the ice cream. Has been carrying a pool for me. And I'm looking at, okay, they records is the same, but she's losing. So we going here. I'm looking deeper into her. 2, 2, 2, 2. There's obviously a max of 2 sets, but how many times did she win without going into 3 sets? Keys is a big win. I know about Keys. Yeah. Rank 22. She's a little bit older, but I know about Keys. But what was this matchup? 18-12. About a closer matchup. I say this going 3 sets. It's gonna be 2-1 her. She gonna win tomorrow, 2-1 set. So we could look into some to seeing what they got on the board, like if they got a certain amount of sets. See how many games did she win in this? 6-6, it's 6-4-6. What is that? 12 plus 4, 16. 16 here, 13, 15 here, 13 here. Let me see where we go look. Okay, so total games won, we'll look at total games played. Because total games played in this is a lot of games. What is this? You got 6, 3, 6. That's 9, 15. And then you got 8, 15. That's 30 games played here. Usually I have a total of games at like 20. So if the matchup is anything like this is 30 games. This is 3, 6, 2. That's 11. This is what? 10, 6, 16 plus 11. That's 27 total games. So if it goes to 3 matches, we're looking at 27. Minimum to win if there was like 3 sets, 6-6. I don't like saying that. Minimum to win is 18. Minimum like in total to win is 18. It would be 18 games minimum, but that would be if like each person blew each other out 6-0, which don't really happen that way. Can we click? I want to click on this is what it's going to determine for me, right? Who served? Point by point. Lost serve. First set. Okay, first set. So she started the serve. She lost it though. Boom, boom, boom. Won her serve. Won her serve. She lost. I know these are the games. 1 game, 2 game, 3 game, 4 game. Then she won a game, won again, won again, won again. Then she finished it off. And that was the first set. This is the first set. Okay. I see it now. I'm reading it now. But she started off the serves. So she's not good with serves. But is she good with breaking points? No. When did she score? She scored off her serve. Lost on that breaking point. Scoring on her serve, lost on it. So she's not good when people serving against her. See, I really break shit down diabolically. So, okay. So I sound like blase blah to a lot of y'all. This is like how people look at stocks. She won on her serve, lost. No, she won against that serve. Lost her serve. Won her serve. She won her serve, then she won hers, and she won. Okay, so she just had to wake up a little bit. Okay, let's see how this can play out. Where did my phone go? Right. Okay. I like my odds. I'm going with her. I'm going with her. Um. This is more of a closer matchup. Shit. Nasty boy. Nasty boy. 56. Nasty. She really made some. That's your juice?
No, I just took it out. I thought it was yours? They got a whole what's it called in there? It's frozen. Can you take this upstairs then? I thought it was yours. The whole they got a soda bottle in there that was frozen. It's about to explode.
Oh, you're nasty, bro. Yeah, plop to your pillow.
Get him out here. Now.
Never been past the third.
But anyways, yeah, that needs to go downstairs. I took the what's it called? Out of the freezer. Jack Kingston, move. Jack Kingston, watch out.
More Kingston's being greedy, bro. Oh yes, Vic. We were just speaking on yeah, some stuff that I would talk to you on the phone afterwards. No, no, no. You good, brother? I'm just clarifying. You didn't know. I will be in. Yeah, it was Vic though. So if it was anybody else, I just would told him it wasn't nothing. Vic, no, I'm gonna call him. All right. God damn. Only 6 games total. This is low key a steal. Play 9 a.m.
Waffles at 1 o'clock in the morning is diabolical.
Glad you said it.
But I don't give a fuck.
Skyrocket packages. What's her matchup? Is she playing against a tryhard?
Yeah.
Bro. Need some nice money for.
I don't eat it, but
You full? W5 in the chat late night. Vic said I eat waffles at 1 a.m. in the morning all the time and it busts. Fuck you mean? His brother and sister, they gotta be. They both from Canada. His brother and sister, that's tough. They both professionals.
I gotta go back to the store tomorrow. I'm out of waffles.
Oh, she's ranked 424. Whoa.
Make back misses. It's up to me.
That's a crazy ranking split, though. Is it because she's young? No, she's age 24 too. She just shit. And she's 2-0 niggas. 6-6. They still got what, 7 out of her, 5 out of her, 7 out of her. Oh, it was only one set. She retired. She probably let her win. Other than that, she's spanking shit. I'm gonna leave her. I don't know. See, that's be the thing, bro. They be trying to set people up. That's why I be doing. You gotta do your research, bro. People, 21K. People is fooled off of this right here. Bop, bop, bop.
I'm not hop on nickel again. I'm getting the X again.
12, 6, 15, 5. She'll get 5 tomorrow. Barely miss it. Brady will get 0.5. 21K people about to get 0.5.
No, that's not
Off
ours,
of
Dad.
this.
That's your grandma's.
Lost, win, lost, win. Win, lost, win, lost. About the same pattern. Both age 21. Gosh, how are her matches looking though? You know her losses. Her losses was 2-0. Who is this? Ranked 1,000? Yeah,
No,
she's
that's
losing.
not ours.
That's insanity, bro. Ranked 1,000 and got spanked though. are you showing me shit for the ninth? Oh, it is something that's about to start. Let's look into the ones that's starting soon. 3 o'clock. Make sure to make some over. Some wake up money. Why it's not letting me scroll over? Bruh. Bruh. Why can't I get over to this side? Fuck it, we just gonna do what we got. Oh, these are all female. I actually know Rebecca.
Why are you up right now, dude?
You got rid of them. You already knew. Who is he?
He be having a tooth hole, bro. Shit to be building up. That's probably why he deaf. Someplace in.
What round? I mean,
America.
Vic, if you still in here, Vic, yo, what should I make tomorrow? I think the last I spoke to Mama, she said something about wanting that lemon garlic pizza. Pizza. Wow. Lemon garlic pizza. That sounds gross. Um, she wanted the lemon chicken pasta. The lemon garlic chicken pasta that I made. I gotta think of something. Let me see something. I think this one I'm gonna make. Let me see if I can look it up. I'm not getting you no more juice, bro. Go lay down. Just came up with some. About to go take it downstairs.
I also want exploding in the what's it called? The freezer.
This what I'm making, Vic. What you think it is? Jared said, "Dude, you said you want me to cook. You want us to cook what you bring, or you're gonna cook." asked me if I wanted him to cook what we bring, if I wanted them to cook, or if I was gonna cook. Yeah. Okay. Okay. What Chino like to say? I got it, man. I got it, man. OG, I got it, man. Do I sound like him? If y'all didn't know it was me, would y'all think y'all was just watching Chino?
Man. Mama. Mama.
I wanna go bowling.
FaceTiming to our mom with big baby prank.
Yeah.
Where are you from? LA. Well, not exactly. Next question, please. Now let's hear what your friend has to say. Actually, we come from Bel Air. In fact, we live 2 houses away from the Reagan. We have the same pool man. And where were you headed to? The desert. Next question, please. Not just the desert. Palm Springs. We're going to a legal retreat. It's at Henry.
Look it up. I don't know if I think that's how I'm making it. Yup, that's what I'm making.
Date night recipes, episode 1.
If you're looking for an easy
making tomorrow? A lot of these is like mid, but mine's fire.
Sometimes you just need.
Fire. I don't do nothing with these double faults. Let's say the first time is 6-4. That's 10, and another 6-4. That's 20. Who was her matchup though? Rank 175. All right, shit, I'm finna lay it down. I love y'all. We've been streaming for, I don't fucking know, 4+ hours. I streamed for a little bit on TikTok prior to this. So, love y'all. Have an amazing night. Back at it tomorrow. Same routine, same good now. Vic, call me if you feel like calling me. Love, brother. Y'all, if y'all haven't listened to my outro, please listen to it. The very beginning of it is very, very motivational. It's the reason why I play it at the end of every stream. Really take the time and listen to this real quick, y'all. I love y'all. Y'all enjoy this little song, man.
You say it's a war. Who are the sides? Who's fighting who over what? It's a war, actually, for nothing other than the destruction of human beings. The end result is to create funerals. As many soldiers as you can drop on the other side is considered success. And with the dropping of bodies, the pushing out of people, you get a reputation, which is like pendulum.
I love y'all. Sleep good. Much love.
Fucking flow, and then stack all the way to the ceiling, bro. Like fuck these bitches, let's go get a bag and flip 100 more, I been poppin'. Pants sagging, he got the belly poppin'. Hit him in his chest, look like he Millie rockin'. You don't wanna cuff that bitch, she told your name, boy. I swear to God, I flipped a lot of bitches like a Game Boy. Straight off the top, bitch, ain't gotta be faded. Been doing this since 08, bitch, I know I'm the greatest. Ahead of my time, cause I ain't worried about all the fakers. Ahead of my prime for any nigga tryna get faded. I swear to God, I really do this shit. Swear to God, I'm too legit to fucking quit. I fucked them baggy pants, I need this Thule, bitch. This MC will make the hammer dance, you actin' stupid, bitch. I ain't with the internet goofy shit. Free all of my niggas locked down in them cages. I miss y'all niggas, I'm holding shit down, there's no major. What's up, Boogie Bug? Heard you hurting down with your anger. I heard you squabble niggas up and getting all of your waiting. What's up, D-Lo Blood? Heard you hurting down on your anger. I heard you squabble niggas up and holding down on your waiting. I heard you told that nigga fuck what you saying, and ain't no niggas talking down on your name, it's about to get. What's up, Leaky Blood? Heard you holding down in your anger. I heard you getting all your motherfucking weight and you banging. I heard you told them niggas fold, nickel big what you claiming. If a nigga talking shit, you about to go ahead and hang him. What's up, gay nigga? Heard you told them niggas run that weight, nigga. Heard you told them niggas move them plates, nigga. Wish your ass was here, wish you had a fucking plate, nigga. Wish your ass was here, wish your ass was here to stay, nigga. Free my nigga Pop Top, free my nigga Beaveroo. Free that nigga Lil Dog, NBR number fucking 2. Free my nigga Fo Dog, little nigga, you gon' come home soon. I swear to God, I miss all my troops. It's coming soon. For all you niggas tryna hate on the game, just state your name and we gon' let it motherfucking rain. Just state your name and we gon' let that motherfucking bang. Don't give a fuck what the fuck you saying. On God, that's on my mom's, I'm gon' ride. Do or die, on yours, on mine. Always leave my heart on the side, cause I reside. I'm respecting loyalty, cause that love shit don't fly. I move like the streets, fade like a weapon, feel like anything other than fucking pills. Try to test your luck and come try me, I'm about to drill. Try to throw a punch and left him with one like he will. Pull up on my court, I'm dropping 100 like Will. Niggas really in last place, this chamber gon' gas break. It's a pistol grip pump on my lap at all times, cause my mama got